What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Your Best Lifestyles Health and Wellness Podcast. I'm your host, Terrence Hutchinson, right here at the Old Robinson Public Relations and Media Group Studios in Marietta, Georgia. Happy Sunday afternoon. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you guys are feeling amazing. I know I do, man. I feel great, man. I really am feeling really good. I feel great. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I'm feeling really in tune with myself. I feel amazing right now. And sometimes when I get like this, I just have to really tap myself on the back to say, bruh, you did an amazing job, or you're doing an amazing job. And then sometimes I feel like I'm not even giving it my all. But today, this Sunday, I feel really good, man. So, we're back, man, with another episode. I'm happy to be here, happy to be tapping in with you guys, with the world, tapping in with myself to see what else can I do? How much more information I can share? Where else can I go? The whole nine. It's a beautiful thing, falling back in love with it. As you guys know, I've been doing radio for close to 10 years now. And I didn't have a passion for it anymore. I fell out of love with it. Maybe because people in the industry was not doing what they said they was going to do, or showing some cracks in their mask, and that really turned me off. But now I have a lot of people in my corner saying, hey, you need to get back out there and start doing some things, and telling everybody who you are, reminding people who you are, and really touching with people to help them with their overall health and wellness, your version of it, as much as you possibly can do. And I said, you know what, that's right. When the time is right, I'll tap back in. And quietly, I've been doing a lot of shows with a lot of phenomenal individuals from all over the globe, but I haven't really been sharing them to the world. So if you know about Your Best Lifestyles and you follow us and you subscribe to us, then you know what it is, right? But now I think I want to come back in where I think I need to come back in and do a lot of segments like this where it's just me by myself and talking, because there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things in my head and my mind that I really want to get out. And then plus, a lot of the feedback, people can come into me and tell me, hey, you need to do a show about this, or you need to say something about that. And I said, you know what? Okay, cool. I'll just jump into it. And before I get into the message of the day's show, I just want to say thank you to all of you who purchased the tickets to the 8th BBR Indie Films and Network and Streaming event that's happening this Wednesday, on the 22nd at 6 p.m. at Studio Movie Grill. We are excited to be here once again. This is our first event of 2025, so we're super excited on that alone. Now, it's been 1 year for BBR. We started out small, now we're growing, and it's a beautiful thing. We had a lot of celebrities come through to support us, also to be on the panel as a guest panelist, and they have been delivering some phenomenal content, information, some juice that everybody in attendance can use and implement into their daily routines and their craft. Whether it's you're a filmmaker, you're an actor, actresses, you're doing we call it electricity, you're doing makeup, you're doing hair, you're doing craft, you want to go into investing in films, like whatever it was, or whatever it is, people have given so much phenomenal information, right? And we want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who purchased the ticket, who shared the content, who participated in the event, and really help us to expand, evolve, and grow. So I want to personally say thank you for that. So, tickets are almost sold out right now for this event. We only have a handful left. I think less than 10. I think it's like 5 after that. So I want to say thank you, and we want to see you guys on the 22nd, right? And also I want to say thank you to everyone who went to the website at www.yourbestlifestyles.com and purchased my new book, The 40 Plus Belly Blueprint. And I made this book and launched it because so many people like myself, over 40, over 50, are having challenges with, getting a lean, toned core. So I made that book primarily for us out there. And I want you to utilize all the strategies and the tips in the book, chapter by chapter, and try to get the core that you want. Now, you may not have the same core as someone else, but you have your own DNA profile, your own core, and you want to make sure that you are able to strip away the excess body fat, get lean weight, get the sculpted look that you desire. If you're over 40 years old, cool. If you're 50, 60, doesn't matter. Go get the book, implement the tips and the strategies, use these tips and strategies to really get the core that you're looking for. Not aesthetically for, oh, look at me, I look good, so you can stump on Instagram or something like that. We don't care about that. But we want you to get the book so you can utilize the strategies to get healthier. 80% of all chronic illnesses start in the gut, right? So if you have a lot of abdominal obesity, and you're feeling bloated all the time, you have constipation, you're not having regular bowel movements, down the line that could be an issue. So we want you to focus on your nutrition and cleansing and getting the cardio in and those things of that nature, right? So get the book and see what it's all about right now. Or if you want a digital copy straight to your email address, you can go at the website and get a digital copy, and we're going to send it straight to your email. Other than that, which is $10. Other than that, you want the ebook or the hard copy, paperback, then everything else is $20, which is still a no-brainer for your overall health and well-being as far as your core is concerned, right? It's nothing. So we want to say thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the support. Thank you for sharing all of that, man. We really greatly appreciate it. So basically, sorry. We had a lot of weather here in Atlanta. I had a quick little cough, but it's clearing up right now. But I wasn't on my back restricted or anything like that. But I'm good. I'm really taking care of myself. I haven't had a cold in so long. I forgot. I didn't even know what to do to it. But it's clearing up now. Get some water. Excuse me. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna say one more thing, then I'm gonna get into the show. Look, okay, if you went to this site on my TikTok site, it's not there anymore. Obviously, I hope you're not lying underneath a rock. I think TikTok is banned. I couldn't even get on, right? So it doesn't matter. You can go to the website, you still can shop over there. Ladies and gentlemen, for a lot of you made a lot of money on TikTok. I've seen some things online, like some of you guys are going crazy that you can't do anything on TikTok anymore, and you're crying and you're having a nervous breakdown. Like, I ain't even that serious. But for a lot of people, it is. So, but it's all good. Just make the necessary adjustments, man, and keep it moving. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this show because some people have been emailing me, men who are dealing with some health issues and they're trying to get in shape and lose the weight, and they said, T, you need to do a show highlighting that. But there's tons of information out there that'll tell you, hey, do this, do that, get in shape and all that. Yeah, that's cool. It's great. And I don't really want to talk about the most obvious things, work out, do all that stuff like that. Let's talk about the less obvious things for a lot of people. Number one, first of all, I want to say this disclaimer. Let me say this first. Please, before you start any physical regimen, please consult with your doctor. Please consult with your primary physician to make sure you're healthy enough and you're able to go and do the routines and follow all the different dietary regimens, if you're doing supplementation and all that. Make sure you got the green light first. And that's my disclaimer. Okay, I'm not here to prescribe. I'm not here to guarantee anything, none of it. Okay, so just this information. I am a health and wellness coach of that nature. I'm just here to coach. Okay, so let's just get that out the way. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, talk with your doctor. We already talked about that. But the second thing I want to talk about is being consistent. Men, now you have to be consistent when you're focusing on working out, losing weight, or gaining weight, whatever your goal is. Consistency is the key to making sure that you reach your goal. A lot of you guys, you're inconsistent. You're not consistent. You're not getting in there every day, even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like doing it. You're not consistent. Okay, so your body is going to change regardless if you're consistent or not. You just have to be in control. You have to be in the forefront of the change. So if you wanted to lose 20 pounds, you're going to have to be in front of that. You're going to have to be in front of that. If you are behind that, then that 20 pounds is going to be a plus 20 instead of negative 20. Okay, so you want to be in the forefront of that game and make sure that you're spearheading it and you're getting it to where you want to be. It's just inevitable. So you have to be consistent, right? You have to stand up in yourself and push yourself to make sure that you're rewarding yourself every day for the workout. Consistency pays off. It's just the bottom line. Even when you're not feeling motivated, this is where discipline kicks in. Discipline kicks in when motivation declines, okay? So you have to stay consistent. So discipline is going to help you push through with the consistency, because some days you're not going to feel like doing it. Some days you can be like blah, you don't want to get out and do anything, you got a full gym in your home, you still don't want to do anything. But consistency, right? It only takes 45 to 60 minutes if you're doing the right exercises to get the workout done. You don't have to go track in the snow, in the rain, in the cold weather to go to the gym. Only thing you need is a smaller space. If you got the right mindset and the right attitude and a smaller space and the right equipment, you can get a good workout. It's just what it is. Okay? Now, the second thing the third thing I want to talk about, right? I want to talk about stress. Stress is inevitable in everybody's lives, right? There's good stress and there's bad stress. For some of you guys, and for many of us, I would say that, even myself, when stress hits, you need to utilize the stress. You need to try and utilize the pain to maybe do a workout. Push yourself. Because when you exercise, you change your mood. You increase the dopamines and the serotonin just to make you feel better, right? So when stress happens, your cortisol hormones start to rise. That's what it is. And if you're not burning that stress off or doing something with that stress, when that stress and the hormone levels start to come down, they start to go right around your belly button like a spare tire. That's where it goes. Right? Next thing you know, you got that pudge, you got that fupa, whatever it is you want to call it, and you can't get rid of it right underneath that belly button. Now, stress, it can be a motivator or it can be a paralyzer. It's your choice. It's your choice. I know for me, personally and professionally, when I'm feeling stressed, sometimes working out is not going to do it for me. I just don't feel like it. When that happens, I have to do something different to make me feel better. I have to create something, or I have to do some DIYs, do-it-yourself projects around the house. I may do the yard, mow the lawn or something like that. Even simply go for a walk. So, or I create something, or I would journal. I would do a show or something like that. Right? Because sometimes exercise it does not work for me. But for a lot of you guys, exercise will work for you, because I'm consistently exercising. So I don't feel like that crap, not today, that's my move. So, and for you guys who are inconsistent, then exercise will be one of those things that can really, really, really help you get to the next level. Okay, so I want to make sure that you get the exercise in, because stress is going to happen, man. So when we talk about stress, how do you deal with your stress? How do you deal with those moments when you just feel like you redlining, like you're coming up to here? Maybe it's something going on in your career, your marriage, your relationship, your kids, traffic, finances, politics, religion, something. How do you deal with stress? What are your coping mechanisms, right? Do you understand your triggers, your stress triggers? What causes your stress? Because these questions are questions I had to learn over the years, and questions that I want you guys to learn too, and ask yourself, what are the triggers of your stress? Or who are the triggers of your stress? A lot of times it's not the what, it's the who are the triggers. And I remember when I was working in corporate, it was the what and the who, but most likely it was the who that was causing my triggers. And once I realized